Hey guys, how you doing? I hope you're all having a great August so far. Wanted to put together this market update for you guys so you can get an idea as to what's happening in our market and you can get an understanding of how to proceed forward if you do have an interest in selling or buying a property. So every single month, like clockwork, usually I send this to you guys. That way you get an idea of what's going on with interest rates as well as inventory, what it means for buyers, what it means for sellers, what type of market it is, etc. So this is the one for the previous month. As you know, these are always backdated about 30 days. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. We'll dive right into these analytics and we'll get to an understanding of what's going on right now. So this first chart that we're looking at right here, this basically talks about inventory, the amount of homes that just sold, and the amount of homes that are currently pending. We also see here the rate peaks that we've had. There was a rate peak of 2024 at 7.2, rate peak in September for 7.1, and a rate peak in 2022 of 7.8%. Right now, we're sitting right about 6.5, 6.7 for a 30-year fixed, depending on your FICO, depending on your debt to income, depending on all that. Now, it's case by case scenario, so of course, reach out to a lender for more specific information, but that's just a broad overview. Now, if you look here throughout the entire year, we've had a huge influx of inventory. Every single month, you see more and more inventory hitting the market right now. Compared to the peak of, or not the peak rather, but compared to last year, we're actually up 46.7% more listings that are active right now on the market in comparison to last year. Now, the amount of solds are down 16.3%. So we have less activity on the amount of homes that are selling right now simply because of the state of the market. Now, if you're a buyer, what's awesome about this information here is that the market's changed. Before, at this point, it was a seller's market. So there wasn't that many homes per capita for a buyer that were available to purchase. Right now, there's a lot more homes for you to actually look out for. So you have more opportunities to look for properties, but also you have negotiation potential right now because the buyer pool's small because not everybody can afford right now and life's just a lot more difficult for people, right? But sellers still need to sell. Most people are selling either because they're going through a divorce or maybe they're upsizing their home, whatever it may be. If you're a seller, this is important because there's a lot more competition as well, right? We got to be very adamant and very strategic on how we price your home because we don't want to price it incorrectly and make your home sit on the market because the longer that you sit on the market, the more stale you get, the less opportunity you get to get a high net offer in accordance to what the market is specifying you can get. So that's where we're sitting right now with the amount of inventory that's available on the market. A lot more than there was before. Sales, in terms of the amount of homes that are sold, they're staying about 315 on average, right, throughout the entire year. The amount of homes for sale, again, or the amount of homes that sold, again, over the last year is down 16.3%, and over the last month is down 4.4%. However, pendings over the last 30 days are up 17.6%. So a lot more buyers just injected themselves into the marketplace. So we should see more sold start occurring here. Again, the red dot is the amount of homes that just went pending, and the green went the amount that sold. So in August, when August trends come out, you'll see a nice uptick in this dark green, indicating that there have been more solds. There is more homes that are moving. But I also predict that the inventory is also going to increase. We just had two nice rate cuts too, very small rate cuts. But the good thing is we're having momentum swing more in our favor in terms of bringing the rates down. And I feel like in this wintertime, the Fed specified that they're going to do roughly a 0.25% rate cut. I don't know if they'll 100% do that. They have overpromised and underdelivered on multiple occasions. There's a possibility that that will happen, but with all the things that are happening politically right now, it's causing a little bit of stagnicity in the marketplace in terms of what's going on with the rates. But again, if you're a buyer, you still have negotiation potential to help buy down your rate or buy the out-of-pocket expenses and lower those, right? So you have some negotiation potential to soften that blow a little bit in compared to what happened before. People that were at 7.8, 7.1, 7.2, they didn't have the opportunity to negotiate as much because there was less inventory. They didn't have as much negotiation potential. Right now, you do. Okay. Scrolling down here, this indicates the amount of time that it takes for a homes to sell. It's actually dropped. So about 38 days on market right now compared to 49, which was the peak in February 2025, which is always the slowest time of the year anyways. But about 38 days on the market right now to sell. This is an average throughout the entire county, of course. It can be different. I'm seeing a lot on my listings that is actually closer to 60 days on market, especially for homes where we're pushing value. If the home is sold and priced very well, it usually sells decently fast. Not a ton of offers like before where you're getting 20 offers, but it's selling decently fast. And this line indicates how much people are selling for versus their original price. So if a home is priced at 100 grand right now, you can expect to get $97,000 on your home. So about 97% of your list price is what homes are selling for as of right now. Now scrolling down here, this indicates the prices that are actually selling as well. So the median price, the sold price, and the for sale price. And you can see here over the last year, values, the median sold price is down 2.1%. and the average active price is up 1.5% in comparison to 30 years ago. So there has been a little bit of give back on equity. It's not significant, but there is a slight give back there. So we just got to be adamant on that and have know all and understand that there is some give back in terms of equity right now, which is why we need to make sure that we price your home properly. If we price your home too aggressively, you may be trying to catch a falling knife. You may actually lose more on your home than gain on your home by trying to fight for too much. So in my honest opinion, it's all about pricing a home properly in accordance to what the market is specifying. And that's where I come in or another agent comes in. Okay. So I hope that this gave you guys some good information, some viable information that you can arm yourself with and give yourself an indicator on how you'd like to proceed forward for you and your family. If you have any more questions, feel free to reach out to me or reach out to your preferred agent, whoever it is that you're working with, and we'll go from there. Okay, so again, this is a breakdown for you guys for the month of July 2025. Again, next month's trends will come out in a couple of weeks, and I'll go ahead and put together another video together for the month of August. So again, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, you guys have a good rest of your month, and we'll be in touch very soon. See you guys. Take care.